to my first attempt to make a very positive difference in the Kali Yuga stage that we are in. Now, it is a verifiable fact that everything is energy. You are energy, I'm energy. And with everything that's going on around us, swarming us, it's so important that we do everything we can to protect our energy from the onslaught of negativity that we face. And with that, before we begin, let's surround ourselves with that love, light, and protection. That divine love, light, and protection. May everything that we do, say, and create be surrounded by love and light. Country concepts. The Republic has fallen, so what are we gonna do? If you're paying any attention at all, I hope you realize that our country has fallen. There's really not a lot of hope for the federal government. And therefore, it's very important that we figure out ways that we can invoke and protect many of the concepts that our republic originally stood for. So I have taken some of the most important concepts for our time and broke them down into super simple pamphlets. Very easy to understand, easy to pass around, simple to at least start the conversation about what our country is facing and why we need to be aware about all of these things that the founding fathers had put in place for us. And today, boys and girls, our focus will be natural rights versus legal rights. So natural rights are those that you are born into this world with, ones that your creator has given you. Examples, the right to consume food, because you need food to live. Same with water, the same with creating shelter, and the same with protecting your life. If a person or if an animal approaches you with the intent to kill, you have a natural inherent right to protect yourself. Now, legal rights are very different because those are rights that the law gives to you. Examples, well, in order to drive around town, you need a driver's license. Therefore, the law is giving you the right and the ability to be able to move about freely. Another example, starting a business. If you want to open your doors, you're going to have to apply for a lot of permits. That is after you apply for your employer identification number with the IRS. You are getting permission from the law to be able to operate. Those are legal rights, ones that the law gives to you. Now, the big issue is that if the law gives to you these rights, that means that the law can take them away. And so it's very important when it comes to us as humans and Americans doing things that we're aware of when a legal right given to us by the law starts to interfere with our natural creator endowed rights. Know your rights. Now, what is an example where these two types of laws might intercede and cause issues? I have a great example. I am a firm believer in raw, unpasteurized milk because that milk contains all the beneficial bacteria that your body needs to be able to digest it and to use it for your body and whatever raw milk is good for. So, according to the law, like what the USDA proclaims as law, to drink unpasteurized milk is dangerous, and therefore it's illegal for us to be able to do that. Now, there's workarounds, and we can talk about that at another time. But the fact is that we have a government agency saying, this is too dangerous for you, we don't want you to do this, and therefore it is unlawful to drink raw milk. Well, I feel like it's my constitutional right to be able to consume unpasteurized milk. It's my constitutional right to put whatever I want into my body or onto my body. The government, in my opinion, needs to get out of the way on that one because that is my creator endowed right. But Tisha, you need to follow the law. Well, boys and girls, there's a big difference between constitutional law, common law, natural law, and then what is considered statutory law and administrative law. What's the difference? Constitutional law is what the Constitution of our republic spells out is okay and isn't okay. And to be honest, it's pretty simple about what the government can or can't do. Now, administrative law and statutory law are all of the different laws that government agencies, all the three-letter agencies, not only at the federal government, but at the state, local, and... Forgive me. I'm chewing my toy and it was distracting Mommy. Oh, I love it. Focus on the coffee wood. Not just federal law, but also state and local laws and things like HOA laws. Those are different layers of bureaucracy that are questionable when it comes to if they're actually constitutional. And in my opinion, not questionable at all when it comes to if it protects our natural creator-endowed rights. So here's the thing. It's so important to understand what the difference of these two types of law are, because if for some reason you start operating outside of the law, you know that your government is going to come after you using force to make sure that you get back in line. Now, before that happens, it's really important to have conversations about whether or not laws are constitutional and protect your natural creator-given rights, or if laws are starting to become more and more statutory, administrative, creating victimless crimes, and if these laws are going to eventually encroach on your ability to live freely. Thank you for joining me on this short excerpt of Natural Rights versus Legal Rights. These pamphlets are available through a link at votefortisha.com. This set of 9 pamphlets is meant to be read in one setting in under 15 minutes. These are teasers to be shared with young people and around town in a peaceful rebellion against the establishment's mainstream media narrative.